Today we will learn how to detect the blood group of a patient. Generally, there are 4 types of blood group: A, B, AB and O. These 4 types of blood group, how are these 4 blood groups named, and the chemicals that are present in these blood group, and what are the chemicals present in these blood group, we will now learn these through the help of this chart. You can see in the left hand side there are the 4 blood groups named, and the corresponding antigen and antibodies are also written here. Antigen and antibody are 2 chemical groups which are present in the blood. Generally, on the basis of the presence of antigen, the blood groups are named. First, for A blood group, the antigen that is present is antigen A, and the antibody is just the opposite, that is antibody B. Next, for B blood group, antigen is antigen B, but antibody will be antibody A. For AB blood group, both the antigens are present, that is both A and B, but in this case, no antibody is present. Lastly, for O blood group, both the types of antibodies are present, that is both anti-A and anti-B, but no antigen is present. Apart from this antigen and antibody, there is another factor which is present in the blood. This is called the Rh factor. The presence of this detects these blood groups whether they are positive or negative. If Rh factor is present, then the blood group is positive. If Rh factor is absent, then the blood group is termed negative. Now we will see what are the ingredients required for the detection of blood group. First, glass slides. Here you can see a number of glass slides which are sterile. But even then, we will sterilize or disinfect them with the help of this disinfectant. And then we will collect the blood drops on these slides. In order to take out blood, we need to prick, and for this we have here a sterile needle and a pricking pen. And the antibodies which are required are these 3 ATP solutions. This blue colored bottle is solution A or antibody A solution. The next bottle after blue is the yellow bottle, and this yellow color bottle is antibody B or solution B. The colorless or transparent bottle here is antibody D or solution D. With the help of these 3 solutions, we will detect the blood group. At first, we will take out a glass slide from here. Remember, you have to pick up the glass slide only by holding the sides. Never hold the glass slide in the middle. In the next step, we will sterilize or disinfect the top part of the glass slide with cotton. First, we will disinfect the tip of the patient's finger. Next, if we press it here, then the blood will start accumulating. And now we prick the needle like this. After pricking, we will take 3 blood drops in this glass slide. Remember, the blood drops should be equidistant from each other. Next, in the first blood drop, with this dropper, we give solution A. For the second drop, we put solution B. The last blood drop that is here, we give antibody D or solution D in that drop. The needle which we use to prick, we now use the same needle to mix this. After mixing with this needle, we see here in the first blood drop, that is where solution A was given, there the blood has clotted. In the next blood drop, that is where solution B was given, there is no clotting. In the third blood drop, where solution D was given, there also we see coagulation or blood clotting. That is, we see clotting or coagulation in A and D blood drops. There is no clotting present in B. That is, the blood group is clearly A. Because the D solution has coagulated, then the blood is positive. So, the blood group is A positive. We have observed that the first and third blood drop has some clotting. Regarding on the basis of this, we have here the chart denoting all the possibilities. In the first case, we see that if we give solution A to the blood sample and if it coagulates or clots, you can see there's a tick mark here, then that blood group is A. And if in case of solution D also clotting is observed, then it is a positive blood group. That is, we can see that the first and third blood drops have clotting. That is, in this case, the patient's blood group is the first possibility, that is A positive. Because there is no clotting observed in case of B, that is, there is no antigen B present here. So in the first case, blood group of the patient is A positive. In the second case, we again take a glass slide carefully. We again disinfect this with the help of this disinfectant like this. After that, we again take a new sterile needle and prick the patient's finger with this. Before that, of course, we have to disinfect or sterilize the patient's finger. In the next step, we press the finger and then in that area we prick the pen. After that, we take 3 blood drops in that glass slide. Here in this slide, remember the 3 blood drops should be of equidistant from each other. In the first blood drop, we have given solution A. In the second blood drop, we have added solution B. And in the third blood drop, we have added solution D. After adding this, we again mix this with the help of the same needle used while pricking it, like this carefully. After mixing, we can observe here in the first blood drop there is no clotting observed. In the second blood drop there is also no clotting. But in the third, there we can observe clotting of the blood. So in this case, no antigen A or antigen B is present. Only the Rh factor is present. That is, in this case, the blood group is O positive. Here in this chart we can see all the possibilities of blood group. In the second case we have seen that the first 2 blood drops of the patient did not record any clotting or coagulation. On the basis of this, if we check this chart, we see that if for any blood group, if there is no clotting observed in the first 2 blood drops, in the first drop we have used solution A, in the second drop we have used solution B. No clotting is observed in any of this, but only in case where we have used solution D, we have observed clotting. That is, Rh factor is present. Through this, we can infer that antigen A or antigen B is not present in this case. So, the patient's blood group is O positive. Since no antigen A or antigen B is present in this case, but Rh factor is present, so the blood group of the patient is O positive. So we have done 2 tests. For the first patient, we have found A positive blood group. For the second patient, we have found O positive blood group. This is the chart which denotes all the possibilities that we can get in detecting a blood group. That is, on the basis of the presence of antigen and antibody, what are the possible blood groups that we can detect? At first, we see if we give solution A, there if the clotting is observed, then the blood group can be A, or it can be AB blood group. If for solution B there is clotting, then the blood group B or blood group AB. But we have to remember that if the clotting is observed only in case of A, then the blood group is A, and in case where the clotting is observed only in case of B, it is the B blood group. And in the cases where clotting is observed both in the case of A and B, then that will fall under AB blood group. And in the cases where A or B, none of the solutions respond to any kind of clotting, those will fall under the O blood group category. Lastly, in case where solution D is used, in that case where we see clotting, those are positive blood groups. And where clotting is not observed, those are negative blood groups. So if Rh factor is present, then the blood group is positive. If Rh factor is absent, then the blood group is negative. So we can detect the blood group of a patient in this process.